from inside of the Coburg Community Center, home of the Junior A Coburg Cougars. But tonight, the minor Bantam AA Toros will take on the Northumberland Nighthawks the second time this year. Toros beat them on the same rink, but on the other side to start off their season. They're on a 2-game winning streak after beating Oshawa and then coming up with a 7-3 victory in Pickering on the weekend. Looking to keep things rolling. That goes into the corner. Back in behind the Toros net. Chesmedia gets a start for the Toros. Ford will be at the other end for Northumberland. Part of a 2-game weekend here for the Toros. They're going to be traveling to Kingston on Thanksgiving Sunday. Jack Hazelton from his own end uses the boards to fire it around. Getting up there for John, tipped off his stick and chipped back in behind the net. Fired back around in behind the goal. Shot there from Farrow. Goes in behind the net. Thrown to the front of the goal, knocked down by Hazelton. Thrown in the net, tipped, it goes wide of the goal. Dervent around the other side here where Hazelton fires it around. That'll come off the boards. Picked up there by Dyson, who can't get it to the net. That'll get cleared down the ice, and it'll go for icing. Face-off will come off to the right now of Chesmedia. Hansen's going to take the draw. Referee getting some explanations over there at the Northumberland bench before we get back to live play here. Hansen versus Connor Cole on the draw. Both players kicked out, so, well, just Cole was kicked out. Cameron Ryan had to take it, wins it in the defensive end. Quick shot. There's a stop there from Chesmedia. Right in close. Colton Neely tries to get it out. It gets kept in there. Nice play by Treserius to keep that puck in and throws it on net for a stop by Chesmedia. That was Traskis who's going to get the puck again. Traskis lost it there at center. That'll get knocked down by Neely in his own end as Hansen tried to knock him off the puck. Toros come up with it. Cameron Ryan in over the blue line. Brings it in. Got to get around Traskis. Takes it into the corner. It's a battle on it. Goes back in behind the net. Coming around the other side here for Northumberland to try and get it out. Goes back into the corner. There's Lalonde is back there for Northumberland. Can't shoot it. There's a shot there by Colton Neely that gets blocked. As Lalonde was able to block that shot. Now he's digging away at it to try and get the puck. It's back in the zone here for the Toros, firing it around the boards. Parker's going to try and hold it in. Couldn't do so. Cleared off the boards and out. Northumberland only running with Ford today, so Harper must not be on the team or just missing this game. That goes fired wide over the net. Up through center. Coming in over the line with a shot. It's an easy save for Chesmedia, and he'll cover it up. Now Hansen comes out to take the offensive draw. Lalonde off to his right. Rice was off to his left. Going back in behind the net now for the Toros. As Cooper Hodgins pressured on by Rice, so he gets it around there for Jackman, who's had a pretty good year so far on this line with Taylor and Aiden Desprez. He packed 2 more goals in the 7-3 win over Pickering. A great birthday gift for him on that Sunday. Turned over there at center. Over there for Taylor. Trent Taylor bringing it in over the line. Turned it over there in the zone end. That'll go down the ice. It's going to be a race for the puck. And it's going to be Hansen that's going to win it there in the corner. He's going to get followed there by Ethan Maddox trying to stick to him. Picked up there by Northumberland, and a turnover there to Logan Jackman, who brings it up. Along there with Nick Perot. Jackman uses the boards to his advantage and goes off on the change as he puts it beyond the Northumberland net. Toros playing a game of dump and chase, trying to keep it in the offensive end. Chip down. Respicchio Judd knocks that down here at center, right at the Toros bench area. And tries to bring it in the offensive zone. Ethan Dervent from center ice uses the boards up there for John to try and get away. But he got caught there at the Northumberland Nighthawks Simbo in the offensive end. Coming in. Hogg going to the net. or Drew had it taken away from him. Perot eludes the head of Rice and gets the puck there for John, who fires it. There's a stop there for Ford as he gets his glove on it. Couldn't corral it though, so play still resumes here. We're at the Coburg Community Center. 10 minutes left to go here. Played almost 5 minutes here in the first period. Turned over there to Cameron Ryan, hopped over his stick and back up the other way. It gets cleared down the ice and it goes for icing. Face off in the offensive end. Cameron Ryan trying to win the battle in behind the net. Picked up there by Blake Smith. Turned over. Here comes an opportunity. Off to the races go Lalonde. One-on-one shot right into the midsection of Chismedia. There's his first tough test of the game as he stops Lalonde on the partial breakaway. So, Hogg to take this draw now, wins it, back to the line for Traskis. Traskis tried to put it down low there for Drew to get it out of that left corner. He's battling against two Toros, Taylor and Maddox, and it comes free to the Toros, Jackman now. Logan Jackman getting up there with Aiden Desprez, brings it in over the line. Jackman, a good playmaker, who's trying to look for the pass over there for Desprez, takes it there in the corner. Turned over there by Northumberland, and they'll start it out. They got to get around the defender at the line. Couldn't do so. Traskis will take it back in his own end. Over to his defensive partner as they try and find a lane to use the boards to dump it out. Cooper Hodgins gets it and dumps it down in behind the net. This should be the last visit here for the Toros to Northumberland, as this is their second game here. So they'll at least have one more against them. I believe that'll be a home game. Aiden Howard picking that puck up there from the face-off circle, setting it to the net. Stopped there by Ford. Loose puck in front, getting chipped wide and over the net. Hazelton tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. That goes down the ice here into the corner. Here comes Hogg. Hogg's shot as he's taken down. Stopped there by Chismedia, but it'll be a penalty coming up here to Hazelton on the takedown as he took away a good scoring opportunity from Hogg. Connor Cole to take this defensive draw to start this Northumberland power play. That'll go out past Parker, right in on net to Ford as he makes a save, steers it aside, and gives it to his defensive partner. That'll come away at center. Picked up there by Ethan Dervent. He'll take the hit as he's making the play. But it comes in over the line now for Northumberland. Trying to find his man. Nice read there by Cameron Ryan and chipped out. Connor Cole going to try and beat Parker to the puck in the corner. Went around the boards. Scooped up there by Northumberland as they try and find a lane to get it out. Taylor is sticking right to his man, but makes his way around him. There's Drew going in offside. Face off here just inside the line. Neely tries to get it out. Clears it away at center. Traskis from his own zone. Pressured on, so they move it to the other side now for Hogg. Hogg with a lead pass for Drew. Chips it deep in behind the net there with Maddox getting it. But we're getting another penalty. This one will come for interference. The penalty for interference is going to go to Colton Neely. So an early two-man advantage coming up here for Northumberland with 7:34 left to go here in the first period, and a great opportunity knocking on the door for them to open up the scoring in the game. Trassick has a shot caught there by Chismedia as they tried to win that draw. That was drawn up perfectly back to the line in the quick slap shot, but Chismedia flagged it down and made the stop. Face-off will come off to the left now. Desprez versus Hogg. Hogg wins it back to the line for Parker. Parker will use Traskis on the other side. Traskis to Parker. Shot. Fanned on it. He's getting another opportunity with it. Parker gets it. Face-off circle shot. Knocked down by Desprez, and then an easy blocker save from Chismedia. Hogg out of front for Drew. The pass intended for him didn't reach him. Parker now from the face-off circle. Silent it, and another one-time play there as Hogg was getting ready to pull the trigger, but he didn't have the ammo to let it go. He fanned on the shot. 20 seconds left on the first penalty. Shot by Trotskis, scores. Trotskis shot from the line. I don't know if Trismedia was screened on that, but either way, the Northumberland Nighthawks take advantage of their power play opportunity with a two-man advantage and lead it 1-0 and still have a power play for a minute 15. So the face-off now will come here at center. Tyus Salter from his own end will come back to retrieve it. Salter uses the glass. Can't get it past Scoop from the line, but Nick Perot will do so. Trying to find a lane up through center ice. Here comes Lalonde in over the line. Lalonde a shot. That hit a stick and went wide. Dervent from his own end will try and clear it. Aiden Howard can't chip it out of his own end. Now Nick Perot tries to throw the body on the other end versus Lalonde. A shot knocked down at the front there by Dervent. Thrown to the net again out of the reach of Rice. Rice gets it. Back to the line again. Nice play there to hold it in from Scoop, but not for long. Nick Perot got it away from him. Now gets to shoot it in on net for an easy save from Ford. 20 seconds left on the penalty. That's Neely still in the box for his interference penalty. Cooper Hodgins from his own end. Over there to the other side for Dervent. Trying to jam it from the side. Trismedia is up against the post to make the stop as he was able to keep his right pad to the post and cover it up. Toros have killed off the penalty now to Neely, but they do trail 1-0 on the first power play goal by Trotskis. A shot from the line that beat Trismedia. So some early penalty trouble here for the Toros. In the first period, comes back to bite them so far. So they'll take a face-off here in their own end. Now to be Desprez to take the draw. One there. Jackman trying to go with it. He's got a man to beat. He flips it past Trotskis, now races after it. Jackman coming in with Desprez. Pass to Desprez, shot! Stopped there by Ford with a right pad as he tried to jam it in. Taylor out of front. The intended pass for Jackman was picked off. Still there in the zone though. Shot from the line is way off the mark and behind the goal. Desprez from behind the net trying to set up Taylor on the other side. Now it'll be Northumberland getting the opportunity to clear. Can't do it. Tipped out of front by Desprez. Goes wide. Big hit there in the corner. Toros trying to get it on the other side. From the right side of the ice now. Jackman knocks it down. Nice play there by Colton Neely, but it comes out. And an opportunity now for Giroux to go, but Neely was coming back. Giroux scores. Giroux with that shot goes high and up over Trismedia's glove to make it 2-0. Face off here at center. Rolling back in here for Ethan Dervent. Dervent from his own zone. Gets it over there for Smith. It was over his stick. Plays offside. Picked up there with a backhanded pass from Cameron Ryan through the neutral zone. Knocked down. Smith tried to keep it in from the line. Was unsuccessful at that. Dervent. He's got some moves. Gets it up there for Blake Smith. Turned over there to Lalonde. In comes Hansen. Shot. Stopped by Trismedia, but he couldn't freeze it up, so it's still some Northumberland pressure here in the offensive end. Here comes Lalonde trying to get it to the front of the net. Picked up by Parker. Over there for Lalonde to the left side. It's in behind the net now for Ethan Dervent. Dervent tries to get it up there. Picked off again as the Toros can't get out of their own end. Chip back in behind the Toros net. It'll be Dervent from his own end. Dervent with a lead pass. Chipped up by Smith, out of play. In comes Aiden Howard to take this defensive draw. Your goal scorer so far, Trasikis on the power play, and then Giroux scored one that just went over the shoulder of Chismedia. Cooper Hodgins trying to get it out. Will clear it away at center. Fired right back in there behind the net. Coming around the other side, there was Maddox trying to get it against Drew. Drew from his knees sets it up in front. Stopped there by Chismedia, and he's got to find it to get a whistle. Toros, I believe, they were the ones that took the timeout. Hopefully that can bring a little bit of jump to the legs. Desprez from his own end. Let's stretch pass over the stick of Jackman. Jackman tried to get to it, but Varanen was able to stick with it. Desprez trying to get it out. Lalonde to the front of the net. That missed Neely as he tried to knock it down. Jackman with a nice play to chip it free, but it goes right onto the tip of Lalonde. That'll go down into the corner here, and it goes for icing. Face-off coming off to the left of the Toros or Northumberland end. Taylor trying to win it. It goes deep in behind the net. Tried to flip it out. Tyus Salter not having that, kept it in. Tried to backhand it there for Jackman, and it gets taken aside. Salter again gets it, dumps it deep. It'll go behind the net. From their own end, picked up by Desprez, trying to walk it in. Sets up Jackman's shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Jackman gets it again, and it scores! Logan Jackman keeping up the hot streak as he puts that one in to make it 2-1. Face-off gets won there by the Toros. That gets knocked down. Into the corner goes Hansen. Tried to get it against Hodgins. Cooper Hodgins from his own end, starting it up from his face-off circle. Here with a drop pass there for Cameron Ryan. It'll be lead here for Connor Cole. Cole's coming in with a shot. Just missed on the left side. In comes Maddox from the line. Chipped up. Past Matt. Nice play by Maddox. Thought it was going to get out. Cole from his own zone now. Cole to the other side now for Cameron Ryan. Maybe that goal by Jackman will give a little bit more jump now here for the minor Bantam AA Toros, trailing this one 2-1 with a minute 20 seconds left to go here in the first period. Setting it up, Connor Cole walking in, and he had it knocked away from him before he could walk in all alone against Ford. Picked up there by Maddox, who can't chip it deep. Cameron Ryan's going to help him out over there. It comes free to Northumberland, and in over the line comes Hogg. Hogg is getting double teamed there in the corner. Dyson tried to come over there and help him when we get our whistle. Key face-off here in the defensive end with 57 seconds left. Won there by Hogg, kept in by Parker from the line. Into the corner goes Hogg. Hogg got pressured on there by Tyus Salter. Dyson tried to move it back to the line. Was unsuccessful in that. It comes around the other side. Desprez with a lead pass there for Jackman. He's got to hurry to try and beat Parker to it. And Jackman's going to try and finish it off there in the corner. Logan Jackman doing some good work down low, but now Northumberland get it and clear it out through center. Scooped up, trying to fire it to the other side. Salter can't get it. That's going to roll into Chismedia for an easy save instead of freezing it up. Leaves it there for Neely. Knocked down by Rice, who fires it deep in behind the net. Salter's getting pressured on there by Hansen, and he takes the hit to try and make the play for Taylor. Taylor gets hit, and there comes the first Northumberland penalty. So a late power play, and it looks like it's going to start up to the second period. So when we come back for period number 2, the Toros are going to get a power play. See if they can try and sneak one in to tie things up. Line of John Pro and Aiden Howard will start off this power play to start the second. Been behind the net for Respicchio John. Respicchio John out of front, and his intended pass was in the blue crease area, kept in by Salter as I couldn't get it out. Salter down low for Nick Pro, back for Salter again. Pro gets it, shot, stopped there by Ford with the blocker hand, and Clued out as Neely couldn't hold it in. Short-ended opportunity coming back the other way. Nice move around Salter. Shot. Stopped there by Chismedia as he closed up the legs. But the loose puck gets batted in as he couldn't cover it. And a short-handed goal for Northumberland makes it 3-1. That's going to do it for Chismedia as he let in his third goal of the game. In comes Brett Foreman off the bench to play for the Toros now. In behind the net it goes. First shot of Foreman is going wide on the backhand. Around the other side for Dervent with a stretch pass to the other side for Smith. Blake Smith takes that pass on the left-hand side, trying to get that puck again. Smith setting it back to the line now for Hazelton. Hazelton finding some room back there for Blake Smith. A shot! Stopped there by Ford and covered up. Face off to the left now. One back to the line here for Jack Hazelton over there for Smith. The pass was out of his reach, so Cole gets it behind the goal. Connor Cole with some nice moves, trying to set something up. Uses Hazelton from the line. Hazelton back to Cole. Connor Cole. Back to the line for Hazelton. Hazelton a shot to the front of the net. Nobody there to tip it. Dervent goes into the corner. Ethan Dervent sets it up there for Smith. Smith to Hazelton. And Hazelton will fire it deep in behind the goal now for Cameron Ryan. Moving it around well, trying to get the shot on it. There it is! Rebound, they score! Blake Smith cleans it up by the front. And that's his second goal in 2 games to make it 3-2. So, a huge power play goal there for the Toros as it cuts this lead back to 1 after Northumberland started that power play off by cashing in on a rebound to get a short-handed goal, but the Toros were able to get that one back on their power play. So, back to a 1-goal game. Back in behind the net, firing it around. Trying to get that puck out of the zone through center. Picked up there by Logan Jackman. Jackman's got a man to beat. It's scooped to the front of the net off the side of the goal. Jackman gets it again. Out of front. Taylor scores! And Trent Taylor snaps it pass forward. And we got a new game at 3-3. Bang, bang, just like that. Goal from Smith, goal from Taylor, and the 3-1 lead is gone for Northumberland. Lalonde dumps that deep in behind the net to start this off here in behind the goal. Big hit in behind the net as they tried to take Hodgins off the puck. Pro on the other side with a lead pass. That one over the stick there of Respicchio John, and into the Northumberland zone it goes. It's Rice digging away at it here in front of us. Getting some help there with Hansen. Hansen almost got knocked down there by Respicio John. Hodgins uses the boards as a helper up there for John, but he had it knocked off his stick by the captain Chatsikis for Northumberland. John comes in offside, so that's Hodgins that brought it in offside as John couldn't get back in over the line. Face off here in front of us. It'll be an opportunity here for Connor Cole to take that draw. Chip deep. Varanen from his own end fires it over there. Dyson couldn't control the pass to get it out. Here comes Cole with it now from the slot area, turned over. Here comes Hogg. Hogg skating away with it through the center ice zone, takes a shot there. I don't believe Foreman's faced a shot on net yet here since he's come in to replace Chismedia a couple minutes ago. Back to the line. Here comes one. Parker will fire it deep into the corner now as they try and knock that down. Stolen aside by Smith. Late pass for Cameron Ryan trying to go with it. Blake Smith comes in. Connor Cole stays onside. Bounces it in front. Ford steers it off to the side and behind the goal. Picked off. Jackman. Shot. Blocker save. Loose puck in front. The Toros can't convert as it hopped over the stick of Cole at the last second. Jackman at the front over the stick of Cameron Ryan. Not off the stick of Neely. Shot stopped by Ford. Face off coming deep in the right end. Comes an opportunity to skate away with it. Uses the boards as a helper and fires it past Hazelton down the ice. Not enough to go for icing. Dervent takes a hit there in behind the goal. Karam around the other side. Lalonde knocks it down. And we're getting a whistle. A penalty coming up here to Northumberland. So an opportunity for the Toros to get their first lead of the game as they trailed this one 2-0 to start before making it 2-1. A shorthanded goal to start the second here by Northumberland. Made it 3-1, but Toros didn't say die. Blake Smith cashed in on a power play. Moments later, Trent Taylor converted on a pass out in front from Jackman to tie things up at 3. So far, Jackman's got a goal and an assist in the game. Hodgins taking it from his own end. Late pass up through center. That intended pass for Jackman was broken up by Rice and fired deep in behind the goal. Foreman will leave it there behind the net. Cooper Hodgins from his own end. Hodgins to the other side over the stick of Maddox right to Jackman. Jackman tries to find Taylor. There's Desprez on the other side. Desprez finishes off the hit. Maddox tries to keep it in and he does. Over there for Tyus Salter. Salter shot. Bouncing in wide. Desprez out of front. Tries to stuff it in. Takes a couple whacks away with it. And then Vertanen tries to give him a couple whacks after the whistle. Respicio John takes the offensive draw. Fired out the glass. Salter uses his size to his advantage. Kept that in. Puts it down low for Respicio John over his stick. Chasakis tries to get it out. Not going to happen. He's got one of the Northumberland goals. He opened up the scoring in the game in the first period on a power play. Foreman leaves that from behind his own net for Salter. Salter's going to take his time and look for that the right play to start this out. He'll start it from his own end, stretch pass. Chipped off the boards there by Howard. Chasakis takes the hit and makes the play. Back there to the line. Looking to play catch with it with Salter and Neely as they look for the perfect opening off the boards there for Respicio John. He lets one go. Stopped with the right paddle forward and kicked off to the right corner. Chasakis tries to backhand it out. Perreault knocks that down and Aiden Howard is trying to use his strength to his advantage and keep that in. Thrown to the net. Wide. Varanen fires it around. Kept in by Neely here in front of us. Aiden Howard. Respicio John on the backhand for Perreault. To Howard a shot. Nice stop there by Hogg. He was able to block the shot before it got through. That'll get past Salter down the ice. So that's a power play that the Toros couldn't convert on. So they go 1 for 2 on their power play so far from their own end. That'll go down the ice. It is going to go for icing. Face off here at center. Trying to dig away at it in the zone. Picked up there and brought in. Thrown to the net, stolen aside and cleared out. Back up the other side comes Cameron Ryan. He's going to lose the puck there at the face-off circle. And now Lalonde comes in. Lalonde with some nice moves to try and get through the backhand. Foreman was able to make the save, but the puck came loose. First test there for Brett Foreman. Up through center comes Connor Cole to try and cut through. Cameron Ryan finishes off the check. Blake Smith tries to do the same. Lead pass coming in for Connor Cole offside. 8:09 remains here in period number 2 of a 3-3 hockey game at the Coburg Community Center. That is up and out of play. So we get a face-off right here in front of us to be taken by Taylor and Hogg. Desprez comes in, shot. An easy steer side save from Ford. Desprez down low for Taylor. Stripped off the puck, and here comes Hogg. Hogg gets it knocked away from Jackman. Skating up now is Hogg. With some speed in the zone, got to get around Cooper Hodgins. He does with a nice spin move. Desprez can't get rid of it as it's in behind the net. Back line blocked by Jackman. Jackman's got to go after that puck. Picked up by Aiden Desprez. Desprez going to the front of the net. Out of front for Taylor over his reach. Maddox will slap one in behind the goal now. That'll go over the stick of Cooper Hodgins and out. Nice play by Desprez. Some nice moves, but finally lost control of it. Drew leaves it there. Up through center comes Hogg, taken off his feet there by Respicio John. Up through center for Respicio John, and we get a whistle. Face off now in front of us. Respicio John taking away at it versus Hansen. Off the boards there for Ty Salter in his own end. 6 minutes remains here in the second. The lead pass for Pro is over his stick. Aiden Howard trying to control his man Lalonde as that comes in. Flipped into forward with an easy save. Leaves it there for Traskis to try and get it. Respicio John out of front. Pro tried the one time. Kept in there by Salter. Shot. Tip. Stopped there by Ford. And then Aiden Howard is taking a beating at the front of the net. And everybody's in on the little scrum in front of the goal. Cole to take this offensive draw now. It's a scramble draw. Everybody's got their stick in there to try and get it. Hansen's trying to get to it. Got it up there for Rice, who backhands it out of his own end. Salter with a nice drop pass there for Neely. Varanen. Pass knocked down by Smith. Here comes Connor Cole helping him out with a shot. Blocker saved from Ford. Cameron Ryan trying to get it now. Skating away with it now is Rice. Rice to the other side. Picked up there again by Lalonde, who first opportunity didn't get through, but he gets another opportunity and backhands it deep. Lalonde is getting team there in the corner trying to get it free. Hansen, shot. Hit the post in behind Foreman. As Foreman didn't really move on that, Hansen shot, hit the post. Toros get the opportunity to clear. Kept in there by Parker with a nice defensive play, but with Cameron Ryan coming on to pressure him, he couldn't hold it in. Varanen around the side. Jackman's here in front of us now. Takes the hit by Hansen. Dervent going back in his own end to pick it up. Stretch pass to the other side. Nice play by Desprez as he chipped it free. Going deep and behind the Toros net is Dervent to try and clear it out. Ethan Dervent trying to fire it around the other side now. Scoop. Fires it deep and behind the net. That'll be Hazelton with it to try and fire it around. He gets it up there for Jackman, who's skating away with it with Desprez. Jackman getting it there for Desprez. Can't get around the defender. Dervent, shot. Not going through. Desprez will get it. Down low for Taylor. That intended pass is broken up, but Taylor gets it back again. Taylor and Desprez digging at the puck. Jackman waiting for a pass in front. Taylor's got it. Back to the line, uses Dervent. Ethan Dervent, a shot. Way off the mark. Fired wide. Giroux to get it. clears it away at center, and that is going to go for icing. Face-off coming off to the right of the Northumberland end. Slapped around the other side from Barainen, kept in by Maddox. Tried to, but now it's out, and Drew is racing after the puck as he tries to take advantage of that opportunity. Sets it up to the side, way over the mark of Lalonde on that intended pass. Respicchio John trying to get it out of the corner. Flipping it aside, kept in by Barainen, a shot, not getting through. Tried to tip it out in front, but couldn't tip it to the front of the net. Respicchio John uses the boards. Verminen tried to throw it out of front. Over there the other side. Aiden Howard takes down his man Lalonde, and that goes for icing. Face-off coming off to the right of Ford. Coming around the other side here. Salter trying to keep it in. Smith trying to throw the body. Connor Cole helping out Blake Smith to try and get it free. Smith. And we get a whistle. Cole to take this offensive jaw versus Ford. Versus Hogg. Hogg goes over there. We're getting a whistle coming up as there was a Northumberland player down on the ice. Face-off coming off to the right of Ford. It's a scramble draw. Desprez backhand. Stopped by Ford and covered up. Face-off here in the zone. Chipped in behind the net. Here's Desprez trying to throw the body. Connor Cole did his best. There's a shot. Hansen blocked it. Didn't know where the rebound was. Up there for Rice. Rice is getting it knocked off his stick by Desprez. Nice hit there by Desprez. This one is going to cause a penalty though. And a Northumberland power play on the horizon. Face-off coming deep in the Toros end off to the right. Trying to flip that puck out. Northumberland get a late power play to try and send their team back to the dressing room with the lead. Back to the line. Here comes the shot from Parker right to the pads of Foreman, and he covers it. Another drop of the puck. And another one rolling right to the front of the net, and Foreman couldn't cover it. We're getting a whistle though. The reason why there's a whistle, off to the box goes Cooper Hodgins, and a two-man advantage. Their second two-man advantage of the game for Northumberland. They were able to capitalize on their first one. That was the opening goal of the game by Trasikis. Now here's the one that gets a puck. Trasikis, down low. They're moving it around well. They're going to use the clock to their advantage, see if they can get away with a good shot. Parker, shot. Stopped there by Foreman with a glove and covered up. If Northumberland can't score, this same two-man advantage is going to carry over into the third. As we've reached the last minute here of the second period. Back to the line there for Trasikis. Trasikis, shot. Way off the mark. Missed through the crease area. Setting it up now is Parker. Parker, shot. That hit something in the front, went wide. Maddox trying to get rid of it. And that'll go out. Trasikis here in front of us now. Trasikis brings it in over the line, using Lalonde from the blue line. Lalonde, shot, not getting through. Stop, loose puck, hit the side of the net. It looked like he was going to try and jam that in, hit the side of the goal. That was a perfect opportunity for Hansen. Here comes Parker, side of the net, shot, pick save, there by Foreman. As he came off to his left, to his right with the sprawling right pad save. It looked like he had the open net at the side, and Foreman took it right away and took the goal off the scoreboard. And with that key save, we are going to go to the third period, tied at 3. The Toros, that second period didn't start off well. The shorthanded goal by Northumberland made it 3-1. But Smith scored to make it 3-2. Taylor right after, and that's where we're going to be to start the third period. We're getting ready for period number 3 of this nail-biter here at the Coburg Community Center. As the referee's giving some final instructions there to the Toros bench before we start this last period of hockey. As mentioned, it's going to be still a two-man advantage, at least for 21 seconds to start this period for the Northumberland Nighthawks. Hanson to take the opening draw of the third versus Aiden Howard. Toros win a big draw there in the neutral zone. Nearly from his own end, trying to flip it out. Flips it deep in behind the Northumberland net. Would be an opportunity to skate away with it through center. Trasikis from his own end. He's going to get held up there as he tries to bring it in. Trasikis back to the line. Trying to use the other side. Shot stopped by Foreman. Loose puck at in front for Hanson. Battling away. A couple whacks away at it. None of them successful against Brett Foreman. Face off to the left of the goal. Goes in behind the net now. Salter digging it against Rice. Taylor comes up with it. And that is going to get cleared down the ice and into the corner. Out comes Ford to play it. Leaves it in behind his own net, and that's where they're going to start their power. So the Toros have killed off that two-man advantage to start the third. Played a minute here of the third period. Neely from his own end, trying to get it away from Hanson. Rice turns it over there. Desprez picks it up. Desprez's got Traskis to beat. Uses the flip pass to get around him. Ada Desprez gets it now. Puts it in behind the net. Desprez skating away. Back to the line for Neely. Neely a shot. Tipped out in front by Taylor as he tried to get his tip on. But it wasn't going to be successful there against Ford. Face-off coming off to the right. Cameron Ryan picks that puck up. Cameron Ryan tries to set it up in front for an opportunity for Blake Smith. Take a shot! That goes right through the crease area. Smith trying to win the battle down low in the right corner. Cameron Ryan is with it, putting it to the other side. Back behind the net it goes. Cameron Ryan with some strong work on the ice. The centering pass, though, is stolen aside and brought in by Drew. Drew looking for some open ice. Takes a shot. Easy. Bounce in save for Foreman. Out comes Hospicio John to take this draw on the defensive end against Hanson. One. Back and behind the net goes Cooper Hodgins. Coming around the boards here in front of us. Knocked down by Hanson. He's getting some help there on the other side. Aiden Howard tried to get to it. Picked up there by Respicio John. And it's going to come free. Toros get it. Nick Perot walking in. Backhand. Stopped it by Ford. He got just enough of it. Cleared aside. Picked it there by the Toros. Respicio John tries to hit the defender. Aiden Howard tries to bring it in. Almost a hit there at the Toros bench. Hodgins. Turnover. But a nice defensive play by Ethan Maddox to bail him out. Maddox on the other side. Ethan Maddox is going to go for that stretch pass out of his own end. Gets it up there for Respicio John for Nick Perot. He'll dump it deep in behind the Northumberland net. Played almost 3 minutes here of the third period. Still tied here at 3. Northumberland has had two goal leads, 2-0 and 3-1. Have lost both of them. Toros cut it to 2-1 on a goal by Jackman in the first. To start the second period, Northumberland scored shorthanded to make it 3-1, but 2 quick goals, one by Blake Smith and one by Trent Taylor, tied things up in a matter of seconds. There's a puck down deep, trying to get that puck out. Ringing it around the boards, kept in there by the Toros, but it's offside. Toros are going to the box. Trent Taylor is getting the penalty, so the third straight power play is coming up here for Northumberland. They couldn't do anything with the two-man advantage. See if they can get one here and get their lead back. Salter fires that one hard around the glass. Not hard enough to get past Vermanen. Vermanen keeps that one in as well. Vermanen. Colton Neely from his own end. That'll get past Traskis down the ice. Lead pass over there to the other side. This will get picked up here in their own end. Finding some open ice now. There's Lalonde. Lalonde picks down Cole. Here comes an opportunity for Traskis. Traskis gets it. Shot. Hit a player on the way through. Backhand trying to take it to the net. Nice play back to the line for Traskis. Shot. Knocked down. Loose puck in front. He tried to go 5-hole. And he closed it up as Hanson tried to go through the legs. Verminen keeps it in there from the blue line. Down low for Giroux. Giroux with a no-look pass in front. And it was kept in. Traskis keeps that puck in. Shot. Left pad save from Foreman. Giroux gets the puck off the back end boards and gets taken out in behind the goal by Salter. And that's going to cost 2 minutes for Tyus Salter. And another 2-man advantage. This one for 44 seconds. So the third 2-man advantage here of the game for Northumberland. They clicked on one. Weren't able to click on that last one. So they're getting another opportunity here. But the Toros start off this 2-man advantage by putting it down the ice for Ford to leave it. They'll start it from their own end. Try that stretch pass to the other side. That'll be picked up by Hansen. Dropping it to the other side for Verminen. Vermeeren. Back to the line. Traskis. Now it's Parker. Parker shot. That goes wide of the net. Around the boards for Traskis. Traskis keeps it in. Setting it up. Traskis. Side of the net. Verminen fanned on the shot. Comes around the other side now for Hogg. Hogg is going to get pressured on by Maddox, but they keep it in. Traskis. Over there for Verminen. Vermeeren. Back to the line. Here comes an opportunity to shoot it. It's going to go in wide. Shot. Going wide. Vermeeren's going to try and get to the puck, but it's out of play. As that puck went out of play, we get a face-off outside the zone now. Taylor's going to take it versus Hansen. Nearly with a flip out. Knocked down by Traskis. Lead pass for Hansen. Hansen's got Vermeeren going to the net, but I'll put the brakes on and use the defense with Parker. Parker, a shot off the mark. Coming off the boards now for Hogg. Hogg getting away from the check of Dervent. Nick Perot can't get rid of it. Dervent tries, and it comes out. Now Parker from his own end. Dropping it to the other side. Trying to cut in with a shot. Blocker save there from Foreman. Here comes Hogg. Back to the line. Shot from the blue line. Tipped at in front by Hansen wide. They've got a man sitting at the side of the net, as that was Vermeeren, but he tried to stuff it in himself. And Hogg was denied by the blocker hand of Foreman. That gets kept in there from the line. Oh, Northumberland shot right into the breadbasket of Brett Foreman. And then some pushing and shoving by Colton Neely and Vermeeren out in front of the goal. Face-off coming off to the right of the Toros end. Win the draw, Giroux trying to get it. It's in behind the goal. Chipped around the other side. That'll be Parker here in front of us. Parker now for Vermeeren. Vermeeren picks it up there in the left corner. Uses the boards down low for Hansen. Hansen back to the line. Traskis a shot. Blocker save from Foreman. Goes in behind the net. Hazelton had to hustle after the puck. Northumberland get it back. Traskis shot. Tipped in front. And a great glove save. Fast like a cat as Foreman made the save. This may be Thanksgiving weekend, but Brett Foreman is giving nothing to the Northumberland Nighthawks on this night. He's come up with some incredible saves to keep this one at 3-3. Cameron Ryan trying to get it out against Ethan Maddox. Hogg getting through. Hogg to the front of the net. Shot going wide. Cameron Ryan trying to get it now. Late pass for Connor Cole. Back into the corner it goes. Maddox will pick it up. Off the boards he comes. Getting some weird sounds here at the Coburg Community Center now. Might have been the sound system. Something wrong with the sound system. Maybe Cameron Ryan shot. Going wide, high, and over the goal. Up through center. Cooper Hodgins from his own end. He'll go for that late pass. It gets brought in now by Giroux. His stretch pass for Rice. Out of front to go wide. Here comes Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins with some open ice now. Fires it in. That hit the defender on the way through. Skating after it is Hansen. Hansen to the front of the net. Trying to jam it in. He hits the side of the goal instead. Maddox fires it around. Kept in by Traskis. It'll go in wide of the net. Salter trying to put it around there for Jackman. Logan Jackman trying to get it out, and he does. For Aiden Desprez. Despre's got a man to beat. He takes it to the front of the net. Stopped there by Ford. Loose puck at the front, hit the side of the goal. First really big opportunity here of the third period for the Toros, as they've been trying to kill penalties all third period so far. Salter trying to get that puck out. But it was a key save by Foreman with that glove hand, and it was a key save on that breakaway right there by Ford off of Aiden Desprez. One of the hottest Toros right now. This whole line's been contributing. Jackman trying to get through. Back to the line. Here comes Salter. Shot. Stop. I don't know if it hit the net. Desprez with some nice moves to elude the checker. Taken aside there by Northumberland. Jackman's going to chip it deep in behind the net. Coming around the other side now for Nick Perreault. Big hit there by Hansen. And we're going to get some pushing and shoving after that hit by Hansen at the Toros bench area. So they took both players on that play. Respicchio John also went to the box. So we'll play still 5-on-5 hockey. Aiden Howard to take the jaw. Howard tried to bring it in, lost control of it. Here comes Drew with Hogg, taken aside there by Jack Hazelton. Nick Perreault slaps it in. Gets knocked down by Vermeeren in his own end. Flipped all the way in. That'll go down the ice. Ethan Dervent almost took the hit. Aiden Howard comes away with it now. Sets up Nick Perreault, but can't get through the defenders. Back up the other way. Skating with some speed is Trasicus. Shot. Stopped by Foreman, and he'll gather it up. Face-off will be off to the right of the Toros end. One by Northumberland. They try and get a shot through screen. That one is going to find the Toros logo of Foreman as well. Another quick draw, another win. Around the boards here for Cameron Ryan. Skating it away was Blake Smith. Over there to the other side. There's Farrow. Farrow takes it from center. He'll come in and use Cameron Ryan at the line as he took him down with a big hit. Over there to the other side for Ethan Maddox. Maddox off the boards there for Connor Cole. Cole skidding away with it through center ice. He's got Cameron Ryan going to the front of the goal. Out of front, nobody there. And Maddox can't hold it in. So Salter will get it. Tyus Salter over there again for Maddox. Maddox uses the boards to try and get it in. That'll go up and out of play. Almost took the trainer out over there at the Northumberland bench. Taylor to take this big draw. It's going to be Aiden Desprez now. Desprez gets around the checker. Around the other side it comes. Chipping it back to the line now for Tyus Salter. Salter finds Jackman, who finds Taylor down low. Taylor out of front for Jackman, and it was too far out of his reach. But Jackman gets it back again. Jackman to the front of the net. Takes it behind the goal. Looking to set it up in front. Uses the line for Salter. Salter, other side now for Neely. Over his stick before he could fire it. And back to him the other way. Only man back is Tyus Salter to try and control Hogg at the Northumberland bench. Jackman over there for Desprez. Aiden Desprez with it now. Bringing it in. Desprez behind the goal for Taylor. Taylor out of front for Jackman. Couldn't shoot it. Logan Jackman gets it again. Fires it back in behind the net. Around the other side to try and get it out. Tyus Salter couldn't do it. Nearly well shot. Bouncing in wide. Keeping it in the zone. No. Salter tried, but let it come out instead. Two Northumberland players collided. Taylor couldn't get in the offensive end, though. Here comes Taylor again. Jackman stays onside. Taylor to the front of the net. Jackman chases it in the right corner. Taylor. Back to the line for Tyus Salter. Kept it in. Vermeeren from his own end. Can't get it past Aiden Desprez on his clearing attempt. Salter can't keep it in either. It hits Salter, I guess, so it's no icing. Dervent from his own zone. Up there for Nick Perot. Perot getting it up there now for Cameron Ryan. Nick Perot chases it in the right corner. Trying to get it out in front. Hazelton keeps it in there at the line. And now Nick Perot will get it again. Aiden Howard brings it in offside. Face off here at the blue line. Spicchio John dumps it deep in behind the net. That'll be forward, leaving it there. Nick head in behind the goal. They're trying to set it up in front. Aiden Howard with it now. Howard trying to get around the checker. It'll be an opportunity now with almost a big hit there in the right corner. Perot trying to race after the puck. Kept in there from the line. Maddox a shot to the front of the net. Easy kick save there from Ford. Aiden Howard tried to keep it in. Stolen aside by Northumberland. Here comes Drew. Drew can't dump it in. Cooper Hodgins here in front of us. Had Hanson on him. Howard is trying to get the puck as well. We're in the last minute of play of the third period. Tied here at 3. Both teams are going to be looking for that game-winning goal. Here comes Drew. Drew trying to get around Maddox. And Maddox blocked him off. Drew taken off his feet there by Respicchio John in behind the net. And then big hits there. Cooper Hodgins was taken down. So that was Hodgins who delivered the hit in behind the goal. And then he got tied up in behind the net with Drew. That'll get fired into the bench out of play. Face off will be coming off to the left of the goal. Coming around the boards. Colton Neely tries to get a shot to the front of the net. Couldn't do it. Over there to the other side. Trying to cut in against Ty Salter. Takes it to the front of the net. That goes wide through the crease area. And Desprez tries to get it out. Toros just trying to leave Northumberland with a point. Out of front. Big save. Loose puck and they score from the side of the net. With 0.8 seconds left. A heartbreaker for the Toros as Foreman made the initial save. But it got poked in before the buzzer. And the minor Bantam AA Toros are going to lose this one on this Friday night, 4-3 with 0.8 seconds left. Unless they've got Flash out there skating to get a shot on goal. So we'll get one more drop of the puck. A late goal by Northumberland has put a loss on the board for the Toros, and that one is going to sting after all the times they had to come back in the game, including a 3-1 deficit in the second period, and they just couldn't control that puck at the side of the net. Foreman did all he could with the save, but it got poked in at the side of the goal. So it's a 4-3 win. It was a 4-3 win for Northumberland. We've got an action-packed Thanksgiving weekend here for MJ Broadcasting. We're going to have the Adam AAAs tomorrow as well. And what I'm most thankful for is also all the followers that help me out. You really help with the MJ Broadcasting, all of the views I get on my games. I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving weekend from MJ Broadcasting. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.